Click the link below this video to get your free bottle of aloe all over now.
Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be doing a video about a really highly requested video that you guys wanted me to do, and I was talking about acne. I know growing up, like, you know, being a teenager, you're going to break out all the time, whether it's just sweating and like stress, or it could just be like hormones, it could be genetics, like it's like the worst thing ever, but everybody goes through it sooner or later. So I'm here to talk to you about some things that I did some research on and just kind of make you feel better about things that you can do, because there's so many ways you can prevent it and that you can get rid of it. So I'm going to be telling you about treatments, some masks that you can try at home, some homemade remedies that you can just have in your kitchen that'll be perfect, and just some like face washes and just some makeup tricks and stuff like that. Okay, so first off, I have on my little list here, I have a list on my phone, just everything I'm going to be talking about. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you guys that's really important is to use a really good face wash. And whenever you wash your face, you need to do it at least 2 times a day, you know, like in the morning, right whenever you wake up, and then right before you go to bed. Because, you know, like when you're sleeping, you still get dirt and like bacteria and like grease on your face. So you definitely want to get rid of that. So I would recommend using a oil-free face wash, anything that just kind of absorbs the oil and kind of leaves, not too dry, but dry enough to where it soaks up enough of the oiliness and everything. So definitely say get something like that. So definitely try to use a foundation or a mineral foundation that's really friendly to your skin and won't break you out. You can find a lot of foundations, like liquid foundations that are for acne and will not like hurt it as bad, and sometimes it has like, I think it's called salicylic acid, I don't know how to pronounce that, and that helps a lot. Sometimes I had a base a couple years ago that had that in it, so that was really cool. And if not, then I would definitely use like mineral foundation, which is what I use because it's so light on the skin. I think I use a mineral foundation from like Walmart, but it works really well and it covers just as good as liquid foundation, so I definitely like that. So when it comes to like your makeup, be smart with it and don't like cake it on, because that'll lead to breaking out even more. Okay, and so another really important thing that I know that all of us do is that we pop our pimples. Whenever you're popping, if you go from here to here to here, what you're doing is spreading the bacteria from this pimple to this pimple, and you don't want that. So if you're going to do it, I'll recommend doing, get like some Kleenex and like hold it on both fingers and then do that and then wipe that and then get another one, and easy, and not like transfer this zit to that zit and get it all over your face. So if you're going to do that, then I would definitely recommend, you know, using something to cover it with. When it comes to like spot treatments, the best spot treatment that you could probably use, it's like free pretty much, is like toothpaste. So toothpaste, like what it does is it completely like dries, it like instantly just like dries everything up, and so when you wake up, the pimple won't be like open and like, you know, like oozing, and it'll still be gross, but you know, it'll be less and it'll be smaller and not as inflamed. So that's a really good trick to do if you don't have like a spot treatment. You can get spot treatments at like Walmart or like CVS, anything like that. You can just like put on pimples that are like bigger and need more attention than others, and you can do that. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about is about how we like how stuff that we put inside our body, it affects on the outside, such as like, you know, you have to drink water. So that definitely helps hydrate your skin, which will make sure that you know, you won't break out as much. And then especially about how you eat, you don't want to be eating, you know, you are what you eat. You don't want to be eating, you know, 12 Big Macs a week and, you know, expect your face to be in best condition. And then another thing that I'm sure you guys won't mind doing this is plenty of sleep. You have to have good sleep, at least a full 8 hours of sleep every night, because you don't want to wake up stressed and in a bad mood and sleepy and tired and like really like anxious, because that definitely affects your face too. Never ever ever sleep with your makeup on. Like, I don't think I've maybe done that twice in my entire life. That's like a full 8 hours of just like your face suffocating and like not being able to breathe. So I'd make sure you clean your face morning and night. I would not rush it more than that, because overly doing it can cause more. So twice a day is perfectly fine. Okay, so after we talked about the foundations and the face washes and everything and the treatments, I'm going to show you some masks that I actually have used in the past and have really helped me. So the first mask I'll tell you about is the banana mask, and this is for, all these masks are for acne prone oily skin. If you break out, like, you know, maybe once a month, I wouldn't, you know, recommend this, but like, you know, if it's really bad and you're really oily, then I would do this and it'll help. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one banana, the first mask, you're taking 1 banana, and then you're going to put 1 lemon in that with 2 tablespoons of honey, and you're just going to mix that up really good and leave it on your face for maybe like 15 minutes, and then you can just wash it off with like lukewarm water. And then I have 2 other masks, an oatmeal, banana, and honey mask, and you just slice some pieces of banana up with the oatmeal, and you just pour a pack of like oatmeal in there, not like already made, and then the honey, and then mix that up, and then 15 minutes as well. Lukewarm water, wash that off. And then another thing that's really good for your face is eggs. Eggs are like great for your hair, your face. I love eggs. Like that's like a miracle product too. So you could do an egg, banana, and honey mask. Really anything that's like good, you can just like whip together, and it'll be like great for your skin. Olive oil is actually really good for your skin. I think I've blabbled enough about, our skin, but, I get a lot of questions, especially from, like, teenagers, really young preteens who are going into high school, just, like, freaking out because they have so much acne. And I really believe that acne, like, it can just, like, completely lower your self-esteem. And I know I went there. If you want to know my story, I did a video, I think, maybe a year ago, not even a year ago, about how I got rid of my acne. And this is just, that's how I did it, but I'm giving you, like, information about how you can do it and what you can do. If you think that it's not hormonal and it's just genetic, then I would definitely go see your doctor. Maybe he can give you some kind of a stronger treatment or a stronger pill that will help with that. But if not, then, just hang in there and do these treatments, and I promise it'll go away. That's what happened to me. So if you have any questions or comments about what I talked about, just leave it down in the box. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.